Hello there, my friends, how are you doing? Starting this session with some deadlifts because I was only doing deadlifts in this session. I just wanted to do deadlifts for once because I really haven't done them in quite a few weeks. Really, any heavy or anything. And also I messed up my shoulder a little bit at home trying to grab our dog who was running around wild and crazy, so I had to stop him. And I'm really sure what happened with my shoulder, but it felt almost like I had dislocated it. Obviously I hadn't, but it just felt very awkward and very weird, so I'm just letting my shoulder rest a little bit from benching and stuff like that. So I figured it's perfect time to do some deadlifts, and I wanted to do some heavier ones, which I've not done in quite some time, since I did the 3-part series of deadlift for reps back in like October or November or something, I think. So first time going heavy in quite some time, and I just wanted to see where I'm at, since I dropped quite a bit of weight, and also obviously haven't deadlifted heavy whatsoever or barely deadlifted at all for a while. So was gonna start with normal deadlifts up to something heavy, and then was gonna do some kind of block pulls because we have got new blocks in the gym. I thought you could see them in the frame, but I just put them outside of the frame, but they are originally probably for Olympic lifting, so you can do push presses and stuff from it, but you can separate them and make various heights like all over the place. You can see one of the blocks to the right there, one of them, and I was gonna do block pulls after, but someone else wanted to use them, so I skipped that. However, deadlifts here, 190 kilos, which I was very pleased with actually, and then also did 200 kilos, mainly because why I wanted to do this was to also see what I can do, because I'm gonna compete soon. I'm not gonna do a serious competition as I've told you before. I'm just gonna go in there because it will be in my gym, so it's very close, and I'm just gonna do it because to get some competition experience, but I'm not peaking for it since I haven't been training much. But I at least want to do a 500 kilo total with a high bar squat, which shouldn't really be a problem. So I'm gonna aim for that. And as you saw there, I was gonna do 200 kilo lift with straps, but I decided to do it mixed grip instead, because I feel that might be a little bit easier sometimes, because when I put my straps on I tend to hesitate a bit and try to get in the right position more than I probably need to, and that's about that. So I just figured I would do some mixed grip instead, and then after that dropped it back down to 180 kilos instead of doing the rack pulls or block pulls, whatever, and did those for some reps, and did 4 reps on these ones. My best is 6 reps, but I did some shorter rest in between reps on this one, and I could have done 1 or 2 more, that's for sure. So feeling really good at least. Something that I did try was to do a slightly wider stance, just to practice on that, because yes, I have seen the deadlift video with Brian Shaw, and I just picked out some good points from that video. And also something that I've been focusing on for a long time is to get my shins somewhat straight, and I found that much easier when I did widen my stance a little bit, so something I'm gonna work a lot on. and see where I can go from that, because obviously I most likely will not be stronger in that position at the beginning, but I think overall that will end up being a stronger position, which is the goal, obviously. So just gonna practice, and overall it was really a fun session doing some deadlifts with some heavier weights again. So that's it really for this video. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far, and please subscribe for more videos.